Hi guys, alright, so, really cold, it's like negative 17, and that's just regular air temperature, so, yeah. So, alright, I'm really glad that you guys are really liking the hauntings. I'm really liking the hauntings. I found some more. First, I want to do some coffee talk because I'm not sure if I really want to purchase one of those ghost radios. I do have an old radio that I can just like flip through the stations and possibly get voices and stuff like that. I don't need any more voices, so. Alright. Where did I go? So. Alright, here we go. See what you guys think. Alright. Okay. Are you new? Hello. Trash Raven? Hi. I love that. It's awesome. Alright. Also message to the person who disliked this video. How dare you? How dare them? Exactly. That's lame. It's lame. They're jealous because it's somebody else's session and it's not theirs. So, alright. Trash Raven loved it. Oh, the session. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I'm for this year up to 139. Well, that ended in 2018, so have I done a Ouija session since? I think. Maybe. I don't know. Alright. Dawn. Hi, Dawn. How are you? Alright, I've tried emailing you, but it says the email is not real. Okay, I just put my full email in there, so it should work, because it is very real. I promise you it is very real. So, alright. Okay, Dawn. Yeah, my work shut down for the next 2 days, and the kids' school shut down for the next 2 days, and I work for FedEx. Ooh, you do work for FedEx? Really? I like that. I love FedEx. I hate UPS. Alright, the majority of the people I work with are from Michigan, and their state was shut down on a day. We are neighbors. Hi, neighbor. I love it. Yeah, everything's closed. Like, everything. Literally. So, alright. Yes, good for the people that, have to work out in this. I'm very glad that, like my dad stayed home. I don't honestly want anybody's, 2 minutes outside and you get frostbite. And that's scary. So it was really fun this morning. Well, earlier I took a glass of hot water and threw it up in the air and it just ice. I've never seen that before, ever. Weird. Alright, John. No, get an Ovilus 3. What is that? What are all these different... What is the difference? Can't I just get, like, an app on here? Does that work? Or do those not work? Because I know the Ouija apps don't work. You actually have to have a board for the Ouija app to work. So what is this? What is an Ovilus 3? Huh. No. Oh, I think that's Polish for no. If you watch Two Broke Girls, you'll get that joke. Promise. Alright, these devices are not more worse than a Ouija. But you can't... I mean, you can turn it off, right? Like, with the Ouija, you're in total control. At least I am. Most people know they are not in total control of the Ouija. So I don't know. I've always been iffy on these ghost radio things. I just don't trust them. but it's fascinating. It fascinates me. So anything cheap, I'm not spending. Okay, so just have no worries like that. Just like you are with the Ouija, it's mind over matter. You make it a matter, it becomes a matter. If you don't make it a matter, then you have nothing to worry about. Just like everything else in life. Okay, that does make sense, yes. I don't know. I'm just very iffy. I don't honestly think that they work, that they're real. But I would love to just kind of see, have some really scary, like, demonic voices come through. I think that would be really cool. Maybe hear, what's going on. I don't know. Okay. Annalisa. Hi, how are you? Alright, the Willard Library. When the internet was new, I used to watch their webcams all the time. I did too. Dial-up, I waited for the dial-up. Stupid thing to connect. Ding. And then, literally, the webcam was so slow. It refreshed every, 5 minutes. So you could actually see it loop. And then it'd loop again, because we were all on dial-up back then. Yes. I'm very glad dial-up days are over. Huh. Yeah. You can actually still go and you can watch their webcams. It's really cool. I like it. Okay, love your vids. Who are you? Hello, thank you. Efren Loco. Oh. Hello, thank you. Thank you very much. Groovy BBY? Groovy Baby 777. I don't even know what day it is. I'm glad I'm not the only one that does it. What day is it? What time is it? 1:19, 1:30. It's what, Wednesday? I think, yeah. It's cleaning day, so it's Wednesday. I'm bad. I'm very bad at all of that. I like that. That is awesome. Alright, Genzak. Great vid, right? Thank you. Love. I always wanted to buy a ghost box. That's what it is. How much are they? Are they expensive? Genzak. I'm not sure, but I know they're pretty pricey. Now that you said that, I'm gonna look now. Okay. Genzak. Shit, we're better off making our own. The cheapest I've seen is $170. No. No, I could buy a lot more with $170 than a ghost box. Ooh, no. Lisa Kimple, hi. Hi, my love, I'll go with you. Yes, we do, we must. We have to make a road trip. It'll be fun. It'll be really fun. Alright. Baby Gorilla, hello. Hi, how are you? Hey. Hi. I'm also from a very small town in Indiana. Yuck. Do you hate this state, or what? Originally from Muncie. Ooh, ugh. Sorry. But I lived in Matthews for a while, and now I'm in Alexandria. Oh, you're not far at all. The ghostly lore here is just about the most interesting thing about this state, let's be honest. We do have quite a bit of ghost lore. I love it. I think it's amazing. We have, I think, Indiana is, honestly, we have more ghost lore than quite a few other states. So I am one thumbs up for that. Marjorie. Hi, how are you? Alright, love this one. Thank you. Love your talks, wise friend. Thank you. All my love, all the way from Venus and back down again. See you tomorrow. Yes, you will. Hello. It is tomorrow. Alright. Marjorie, hi dear friend. Awesome video as always. Love watching you talk. Hope all is well. All my love all the way from Venus and back down again. Oh, I love you. Dawn, the slaughterhouse that they're talking about, that's Bob Mackey's. You gotta watch all the videos on that place. It's a really good one. That is really cool. I need to go to these places. I don't want to, I want to investigate, but not to the extent that these other people do. To where you become an annoying pest. Kind of like Ghost Adventures. I don't want people filming me, which I would never do, handing money because I don't have it, to people to give a story. So that's where the Hell House. And plus that, in Gary, that ridiculous house got bulldozed in. They could have renovated it for the homeless. I honestly think they should have renovated it for the homeless. But that's Zach Bacon's. baby. Now. Alright. Okay, Dawn. Gary, Indiana's Hell House. You gotta check that one out next. I didn't even feel anything when I watched it. Me and my dad, we actually sat down and he recorded it for us to watch, which was amazing. And going through it, forward, like a slow motion forward, and then backward. So you can really, detailed. You get a lot of detail when you do that, if you watch it in slow motion. Which I did, we did. It took quite a lot longer than it should have, but we can actually see where he would hand. Oh, well, do you have a story? No, don't want to talk about it. They have a deal with a bigger movie, whatever, about the Hell House. So, let's see if this pops up anywhere in theaters. And then the other guy, you can literally see Zach slip him money if you go slow motion. Don't remember what part. Probably halfway through. But yeah. Jessica Andrews. Hi. I have to say, I'm liking these haunting videos. Would love to see you go on some of these places and tape it. That would be nice to see. Oh, I will. I will. Definitely. It'll be fun. It will be fun. Alright. So. The Shadowlands.net. This is where I first found, and my own submission is in here, Little Egypt and Troll Bridge, and they updated it. So, I know a lot of people know about Little Egypt, but we do have a huge list from Shadowlands. The biggest list, I think, of haunted places everywhere in Indiana. So, alright, they always give you a warning. Any places listed in the haunted places requires permission to visit or investigate. Many of these places are patrolled by the authorities. Trespassers will be prosecuted, and yes, you will, definitely, so be careful. So in Allen County, Fort Wayne, we have Shar's house on Oak, Michigan Street. So Dearborn, Ford Rogue Plant. Okay, so in the main house, an angry, disheveled dark-haired man wearing green work pants and a husband beater, I don't like wife beater, husband beater sounds better, husband beater undershirt, storms down the steps with his belt raised over his head. That'd scare me. No thank you, goodbye. Alright, so we have Anderson, Arby's, the restaurant. So, Anderson, Indiana, Arby's, report of a ghost of a large man sitting in the lobby at one of the tables. And also the men's bathroom door swings open at random times in the night. And you can feel his presence. You spelled presence wrong. That's like gifts, presents. I would be loving presents from them. Presence there. That's kind of cool. That's actually really cool. I love it. Arby's. Sally's. The Sally's I used to work in is haunted. Very haunted. So, Anderson, in Indiana. Crybaby Bridge. And this is the one that I went to. So, alright, the Crybaby Bridge is where a baby died in the car crash. It wasn't found when the police came, and the baby was left. It ended up dying. If you go across the bridge, you can hear it crying. You actually have to stop on the bridge, and you have to actually honk. And then you hear the baby cry. We did. We heard it cry, and it was really, really creepy. Really creepy. It like echoed throughout the car. Way back when I was 17. Those bass systems that all these ridiculous people have in their cars now that drive you nuts. That's what I had, and it was almost like the baby cry of the baby echoed throughout my stereo system. It was very odd. So, I don't know. I don't have any explanations for that. A lot of people do, but nobody can prove it. So that's just one of the Crybaby Bridges. So, okay, Anderson, Highland High School. So, okay, this is cool. Okay, it has been haunted for several years. Why only several years? The gym is where the sightings usually take place. People have reported that they have seen a little boy roaming around the gym and sometimes doing laps around the basketball court. Well, go join him. Make sure that you tell him he's not alone. And if he wants to say something, say something. Be nice. Coexist. I can't even coexist with people. But I can coexist with the dead people. That's a lot better. So, alright. So, okay, they have also heard basketballs. You need to fix this up. Shadowlands.net. Being bounced. Okay, so they say the sounds and the little boy running laps. Okay, the boy died one day in the gym class when they were playing basketball. The teacher said that he was fine, and next time the teacher looked at him, he was laying there dead. Ever since then, the little boy has haunted the gym of Highland High School. Ooh, that's sad. That's very sad. I don't know why, but I hate hearing about, like, little kids' deaths. It's really sad. And animals. Adults, I don't care. I care, but, you know, it doesn't bother me as much. Okay, so June 2004, update correction. The boy's name has been removed. The boy died in Highland's old gym, which is now the auditorium. The boy haunts the auditorium, the green room, backstage, and the catwalk. There's a catwalk in there? Wow. He died of an asthma attack while running laps around the old gym/auditorium. Do you die? I have asthma. I've never died from an asthma attack. That's why that makes me question a lot. Okay. Anderson, Mounds State Park. Okay, so some people have reported encountering blue-gowned dwarves, in the park and nearby along the White River at Noblesville. So according to Delaware, Indiana legend, they are the Puckwitties, a tribe of little people that still inhabit the forests. Okay, so Anderson Mounds State Park. That is one of interest. Who doesn't want to see gnomes? I mean, so what is that? Anderson. Sorry, guys. Anderson, what is that? Mounds State Park. Mounds State Park. I'm gonna do some research on that one and see if I can find any kind of, like, I'm gonna actually Google map it and do Street View and see if I can, you know, possibly find anything, which I think would be really neat. Okay. Angola, Town Circle. Okay, this was about witches. So, May 2008 has been removed. Alright. So, Austin High School. So there is said to be a Spanish teacher roaming the school. She died in a car accident around the 80s, possibly. There have been sightings of her by the teachers late at night. While driving to school in the late 80s, early 90s, the witness is not exactly positive of the date. Alright, addition info added November 2003. Their Spanish teacher was driving to school and she was in a wreck and killed. She is said to walk around the school, and some janitors have quit after when opening a door the handle began to shake and was freezing cold. Okay. Okay. That one is questionable too. Avon, the haunted bridge. Maybe this is I don't know. I've been to a lot of bridges. A railroad bridge over White Lick Creek. The ghost of a construction worker from when the bridge was built, and the sounds of a baby crying, supposedly from an incident during which a baby was inadvertently dropped into the creek from the bridge. I don't know which bridge it could be. I think it's the original Crybaby Bridge. Okay, so we have a Barbie Lake, the Barbie Hotel. Alright, so The Barbie Hotel was considered a very high-class resort during Al Capone's time. Oh, Al Capone's time. Ooh, wow. That's... yeah. He stayed in the hotel frequently, often clearing out all the guests so he could stay in seclusion. Well, so he always stayed in room 301 at the back of the hotel. When cleaning the rooms, employees have smelled cigar smoke, and when investigated, it is coming from room 301. The bartender, who has worked there for years, has seen an old man sitting at one of the booths on several occasions. When he goes to get someone, he is gone. Okay. People have reported hearing footsteps on the stairs and in the halls above the dining area. Many parties, when taking their picture, will line up on the stairs. There are several pictures on the wall where you can see the orb of light in the background behind the group. Many other celebrities stayed there as well. Oh, Rita Hayworth was set to go and stay in her room for 4 days at a time. When you drive by the area of the hotel, she stayed in the late at night, and sometimes you can see a faint light. Oh, some of these are iffy. Not much information, but I mean, it's cool. Alright, Bargersville, I've never heard of that. Podunk. So, Podunk is an old town right by Bargersville. It's a really weird and freaky place that near city teens go to. Oh. There's a bridge that if you drive on and then stop and turn off your headlights, radio, and don't talk, you can see a baby crawl across the road, and you can also hear it crying or laughing sometimes. So there is another bridge. I don't know which bridge I was at now. I'm really confused. So, Bartonia, the Headless Men. Go to Greenville Pike at the stop. Turn right at the first gravel road. Turn left. Go past the bridge, turn around, and go back over the bridge. When you get over the bridge, wait a few seconds and turn around. Don't drive too fast or too slow, but you can see a man on a horse without a head. The farther you get from the bridge, the closer he gets to you, and then it soon disappears. Okay, that's kind of cool. I would like to see that. Alright, Battleground. The Battlefield Memorial. Alright, so back in the 1800s, there was a terrible battle. Ouch. Fought on the grounds where the memorial is. If you are anywhere close to the creek right after dark, then you can hear battle cries and see human forms running to the woods. You can also never fall asleep out there, no matter how tired you are. I will go camping out there and fall asleep. And sleep like a rock and wake up and go home. Alright. Bloomington. Binford Elementary. A man wearing a black cloak is said to roam the auditorium when it's dark. There have also been some electrical problems. Yeah. Okay, so, alright, Bloomington. Closer, we're getting closer. Hoosier National Forest. Step Family Forest. Or Cemetery. There we go, that's come up a lot. So, a little more. Two brothers fought and killed each other over inheritance of their father's land. They were both buried at the cemetery, and land became Hoosier National Forest. If you drive to the cemetery, you can witness strange occurrences like car engine dying and some sightings. That actually has happened to me too, so... Okay, so Bloomington, Indiana University. Cries of a woman and an unborn child have been heard. Alright, Bloomington, Indiana University, the Career Center. Indiana University is said to be haunted by the ghost of aborted children. A doctor supposedly performed illegal abortions there many years ago. I think we covered that one already. I'm not sure. Okay, another one in Bloomington. The Career Center in the University of Bloomington. So, Indiana University is said to be haunted by the ghost. The folklore office at Indiana University is reportedly haunted by the former chairman. Okay. Alright, now, the Indiana Memorial Union in Indiana University. So, at Indiana University, contains several human ghosts and one dog ghost. Oh, One dog ghost. From the suicides that have occurred there over the years. I'm thinking these are imprints in time. Just imprints. So, the library. The Lilly Library is said to be haunted. Alright. Bloomington. Reed Dorm, 6th floor. Many years ago, a young woman named Paula, an RA, was believed to have been overstressed and worked. So she flung herself down the stairs headfirst, killing herself on impact. Ooh. Late at night on December 12th, you can still hear her scream as she plunges to her death. That's scary. That would creep me out. That's the stuff that creeps me out. Alright, so we have Bluffton, the children's playground. These get better. These get a lot better. They were scarier when I was younger. So, alright, the children's playground. It is said that at the turn of the century, an old man ran a playground for children on the Apostolic Church grounds. He was hated by the adults, but loved by the children. So, one day, he was found brutally murdered, and his body was thrown in the Wabash River, and was found under the Red Bridge. That's sad. It is said that if you go there in the middle of the night, lie down on the bridge, you will hear the sounds of children's laughter, and sometimes you will hear something pounding on the bottom of the bridge. That's different. Very different. So much. There's just so much, and this has been updated a lot since I was small. Well, smaller, littler, younger. That's still pretty cool. That's really cool, actually. So yeah, I'm gonna have to make my own ghost box then. I'm sure my dad will help me. It'd be a cool little project to work on together, bond. So, why do people spend so much money on these ghost boxes? I mean, can't you find them cheaper than $170? That's a lot of money. I'm not wasting my money on that. That would get a lot of sushi. Alright. Okay, so the children's playground. Ooh, okay, Boone, Elizaville. Tall, dark, and handsome. Where do I sign up? If you drive down Elizaville Road early in the morning between 1 a.m. and 3:30 a.m., you are likely to see a man beast standing about 7 feet tall that looks like a towering shadow. It's not certain why he wanders the fields, churches, and cemeteries. Browns wonder. All that is known is he is in search of someone or something very important to him. If you get out of the car, your car, and scream bloody murder into the night sky, he will track you down and drag your body into his domain, where you will be eaten, bones and all. Really, many missing people have been linked to the mysterious town of Elizaville. Maybe a murderer is responsible, but this figure has been reported wandering those parts since 1924. Probably a serial killer. Probably a killer. So a Zentaur. Half man, half beast. Pan, Baphomet. So these have been going on since 1924. That's a lot. A lot of, time. Okay, Boonville, Scales Lake. Believed to be haunted by Black Annie. I don't know who Black Annie is. Alright, Brazil. Ooh, I've been there. Spook Light Hill. So, a ghost of a father looking for the head of his daughter. A car flashes its lights 3 times, and a light can be seen coming down the road and scanning the area. That sounds like Francisville. So, we have many repetitive hauntings and haunted places. Here we go. Here is my entry. Okay, Bremen, Plymouth, Trollbridge. So it's, Alright, so this bridge is right down the road from Little Egypt. If you go and park your car, or just park a little off the bridge and you get out, there's a tall, dark thing about 7 to 8 feet tall. It that will either try to throw things at you. We actually got rocks thrown at us in the back of a truck. So throw things at you or chase after you. It did chase after us too, and it was really weird. I don't know what it was. Probably a person. So warning, do not go out there, stay off this bridge. This thing is not good and you would be terrified. I was. I strongly suggest that the unstable mind stay out of here. Unless you are up for psychological damage. Maybe that's my issue. No, I'm joking, but that is my entry. I can't believe that made it in there. Alright, Bremen, Plymouth, Little Egypt. Now, this is the cemetery. So, many claims have been made of apparitions appearing at night at the cemetery. There have also been claims of driving around the cemetery and handprints appearing on your windshield. Yes, that happened. And the back, and the car. The gas was full, and then went all the way down to E. It wouldn't start. It scared me. Alright. Okay, so yes, handprints appearing on your windshield. One story is if you throw a nickel on a baby's tombstone that you will hear it cry. No, we tried. That doesn't work. Little Egypt is located on 5A Road in Hawthorne in Marshall County. 5A Road goes around the cemetery in a square style. So June 2008 update warning. The local residents do not appreciate investigators and will chase you with their shotguns. Okay, I'm not going back out there. There was a murder not too long ago of a younger girl. They had killed her cat, put it in a bucket, cut it up, put it in a bucket, cut it up, put it in a bucket, and put it on her doorstep. And then she was found burned in the woods that are right before you get to Little Egypt. So literally, like a couple feet. Wow. So yeah, don't go out there. Bridgeport. Captain Frank's tomb. Right, an elaborate tomb was built on a bluff commanding, wow, I can't read this, a view of the Ohio River. His reason for choosing this lonely spot for a tomb was that he could shout curses at the passing steamboat captains. I like that man. It is said that many on the river have seen a ghost light or a mist that settles over the tomb. That's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. Maybe not. Alright, Bristol Opera House. So there is a ghost named Percy that haunts the costume room and stage. It is said that he hides in the curtains and bushes up against the actors. Ooh. He does not like musicals and has apparently moved things on the stage during a production. He likes to scare the ladies, in particular a lady that makes the costumes, and was there late at night when she felt strange things around her, tapping on her shoulder. No one is sure why he is there or where he came from. He might have been one of the deceased actors or people that worked there. Alright. Wow, we have a lot to go through. A lot through here. Wow, Crown Point. I've been to a lot of these in Crown Point, which was actually pretty creepy. It is known for gang violence and literal killings, so we didn't really go in, but we did stop. So, alright, Crown Point High School, and we have the Old Lake County Jail. Okay, the cemetery's not there. Okay, reports that at night the lights go on and off in the gym, and the basketball cart moves out from the office and the balls bounce on the floor, making a tremendous noise. Since it has a wooden floor, when someone comes in, it disappears. A high school auditorium's catwalk are supposedly haunted by a spirit. Students have reported hearing strange noises and seeing images of people walking along them. September 2005 update was torn down last year. Alright. Okay, here we go. Daleville. This is where I want to go. I have not been here yet. It's on my list. Alright, Witch's Circle. It is said that people have been seeing outlines of a white woman figure here. There's also a myth that the red splatter on the road is where someone was murdered, but people say it's just a paint splatter. Also, it has been said that an old man that used to live close to the Witch's Circle still haunts the place today, and it is said that witches still go there to do witchcraft. Witchcraft is one word, not two. Alright, this is, I think, Dansville Bridge? Dansville, yeah, Danville. Alright, there are two stories that come from the haunted bridge. The first story says that the Irishman was helping construct the bridge. He fell into the wet cement. His body was never recovered. Ooh, that makes me feel claustrophobic right now. The second story said that a woman jumped to her death from a train passing over the top of the bridge. Wow, many people have reported hearing cries and moans. Wow, that's kind of, yeah, that's kind of scary. So, okay, Diamond, Indiana, Hell's Gate. There's tons of Hell's portals, Hell's Gates, all of that here. So, alright, Hell's Gate. This train trestle is host to several strange phenomenon. On some nights, if you stop your car, you can hear the sound of people laughing and screaming, laced with a crashing noise. Legend states that the sounds echo a past tragedy that involved a train derailment, killing many. Alright. Okay. Oh, this is close to me. Donaldson ends up a college and the convent. So this is very strange. Okay, many people have claimed to see the Catholic sisters walking in the basement tunnels underneath the college and the convent. When the sisters disappear into thin air or go into the wall. People have reported being pushed or touched in the tunnels when walking by themselves. Doors slam and things will bang or fall in the mother house kitchen. Students have seen classroom doors and windows open and close by themselves. That's funny. I think that's pretty funny. Alright. Let's see. Wow, Evansville. Willard Library, so we did that already. Let's see. A lot of Fort Wayne in here. Devil's Hollow, Cedar Canyon Road. So, there's a bridge near the Hollow. There have been many stories like a headless horseman, boyfriend and a girlfriend died when a motorcycle goes over the bridge, hangings, but there is the real story of it. But here is the real story of it. A woman lived in a house up on a hill by herself. This old woman would speak to a friend about how there were kids that would break stuff on her property, sneak up to the windows and look in, and overall harass her. They would tell people she was a witch. One night in the early 80s, these teens set her house on fire and wouldn't let her out of it. The building stood for a while, but now all that stands is the chimney. Seen it. It's true. People who go there for a spook show or run off by the ghost of this woman because she feels like they are no better than the teens that killed her. That's sad. Okay, so there was no new spook show. Oh, there was no new house built on her hill. After a few years, what was left of the house was caving and police were down investigating the area. So the falling house built on her hill, after a few years, what was left of the house was caving in and police were down investigating the area. So the falling house was torn down and removed, but they left the chimney. There is still a police investigation on this. The teens who did this have not been found. Oh wow. Ooh. Well, I hope they get found. Alright, lots of Fort Wayne. Wow, Francisville, the light near Moody Lane. This is where I went to. Alright, the story is back in the horse and buggy days. Two brothers were out for a ride. One brother fell off and the wheel decapitated him. So, the light is the lantern of the other brother, looking for the head. So the brother is, with his lantern, passing one row at a time in the corn. If you go when the corn is down, you will see a light come towards you. If the corn is up, the best time to go. I went when the corn was down. You see the orange-red glow from the lantern in the end of a row. It will move through the row of corn, and you can see the light above the corn. It slowly moves to the end of the row and back to the start of the row. Then it will move up one more row. You can watch the light come closer and closer, one row at a time. The light actually came up to my car, and it just hovered above the hood, which was really freaking cool. So, alright, Francisville, Moody Lane. A man named Moody roams the countryside, and if you go to Moody Lane and wait there, the tree branches are supposed to hang over the road. You will see a strange light come toward you. Yes, and there's also a graveyard near Moody Lane where a man and a woman were killed on opposite sides of the road, and at midnight you supposedly can see the woman crossing the road to see her man. That is both places we went to, so it's like one. And there's the Devil's Silo, which evidently satanic activity took place there. Wow, there's just a lot here. Let's see. A lot of more. Green Castle, Hammond, Indiana. Trying to see if any. The Indiana State Fair. The abandoned bridge across the street from the Indiana State Fairgrounds. A young boy was pushed off and drowned. Supposedly his older brother pushed him off and watched him drown. Oh, that's sad. Alright. Let's see, Indianapolis. There's a lot of Indianapolis in here. Oh my god. Oh, here's my town right here. I'm not going to say the name, so it's called the Granary. So it is said that if you go to the granary in midday, there will be an old farmer dressed in white overalls and is very pale in the face. He will tell you to get out. He is supposedly protecting the granary from kids vandalizing it. That's me and my friend actually submitted that to shadowlands.net, and they put it on there. But yes, we did see that, and it was really, really weird. To this day, it's still kind of freaky to think about. Let's see. There's a lot in here. Yeah, there's too much. Let's see. Lowell Gypsy's Graveyard. So you enter the graveyard through the front entrance. If you walk to the back fence, there will be voices of gypsies. If you walk on top of certain graves, they will appear to be sinking in. If you jump the back fence into the woods and take the small path for about 75 feet, you will hear faint screaming and whispering with small blurs of white surrounding you. Some say when you leave, there will be blood on the stair railing. Interesting. So, Gypsy's Graveyard. There's so much. Alright. Here's another one. My city, Muckshaw Road. It is said that on nights when there's a full moon, you can see the image of an old beat-up truck with teenagers hanging off the side of it. It is also said that it will chase you. So the story is, a long time ago, these teenagers used to hang off the side for fun until a tragic accident happened. Now they have come back to haunt you on full moons, okay? Wow. There's a lot in here. Wow. Dog Face Bridge, that's the one. Alright, North Judson. So supposedly a couple was murdered here, and at midnight you can hear the lady screaming and a dog howling. The car that they supposedly drove still sits there. It does. It's off into the woods. And the road has been shut down. Rumor is if you go out there alone, your car yeah, your car turns itself around and you can see car headlights coming at you. The same thing with Little Egypt. Here's Peru, Okefenokee. That's a good one too, we were there. Wow. Oh, I love this. P.S. Do not Ouija here for the spirits. Do not like it. That's ridiculous. Where did I go in Peru? I don't know where I went, so I have no clue. Oh, the Hayloft Restaurant. Portage. None of these. Rochester. Dead Man's College is... oh, it is a one-room school that was built before 1876 on the top of an abandoned family cemetery. Ooh, there was a grave under the front step. It is linked to the story of Prill School because supposedly Sister Sarah's baby is one of the graves located at this school. At night you can hear children asking for you to come play with them. I would. Wow, lots of stuff in Rochester. Let's see, I don't know. Yeah, we have a lot, oh my god. Wow. The University of Notre Dame, we already know that. Alright, I think that is it for today. Yeah, that's it for today because there's so many on here. It is ridiculous. So yeah, theshadowlands.net is where all this information is. And it's really, really interesting. Very neat. Very interesting, so. Alright guys. I hope you enjoyed more of these legends and lores. I have some ideas. Ideas are rolling. So, alright guys, let me know below what you think. And my email does work, so don't worry. So, alright guys, I love you all very much. With all my heart. All the way from Venus. All the way back down. And I will see you guys. Oh, it's Witchy Wednesday. Happy Witchy Wednesday. I will see you guys tomorrow. So, everybody stay safe, stay warm, bring your pets inside. Okay, I love you all, and thanks for watching, guys.